Hello YouTube, back to the next BattleBots review, and instead of my usual episode review, I've remembered that I have two toys I have not reviewed yet. One of them starting with the Minion PocketBots toy, and as you can tell, if you have ever seen the BattleBots World Championship, you'll recognize this as the 1999 Las Vegas version of Minion. You can see it's got the two blades up front here, and there's a six-wheel drive, but the two wheels in the middle are actually further out. Give you a better look at it that way. And yeah, this is another one of those times where there's tape on the bottom here so it would slide around, kind of give the illusion that it's actually driving around. These wheels don't actually move on their own. I mean, I guess you can force maybe one or two of them to actually turn, but they don't actually do anything. Yeah, this one you can kind of see turning, but not much. You can kind of get them to move, but they're not. I don't think they're ever really designed to move. And of course, the blades turn, so you can hear that clicking. And of course, if I release it, you hear that noise. This will give you some idea of what it was supposed to do, because it was supposed to, when you hook these up underneath, you see underneath there's a little space here that this guy actually hooks up to the other toy, because they actually had this little sort of a keychain on the end of it. It had a black piece of plastic that fit into the opening here, and but yours went onto the opponents, so they link them up, and then they end up facing each other, and then they gravitate towards each other with their weapons moving somewhat like this. Yeah, you got an idea of what this was supposed to do from that standpoint. You can kind of make it go in one way or another, but that gives you some idea of what it was supposed to do. The blades don't spin very fast. In my recollection, they maybe have some speed on them, but you can count the revolutions, honestly. I generally don't use it for this purpose, and when you actually have it going, you'll actually have a light on in here. This actually will blink as when it's moving. But honestly, this was more of a gimmick than anything else, because I mean they don't really do anything, so you know the outcome of every time the certain two PocketBots of a certain type are going to face each other. I mean, Vlad's always going to beat Minion in this case, or El Diablo. I don't remember. I think El Diablo might have the edge. It might not. This is actually a very detailed version of Minion. It's actually not the Minion I thought they were going to go after, considering the original Minion that would have been available at the time would have been probably Season 3, Season 4, would have been probably my choice. But I guess either Tiger Electronics, which as you can see here, it's got the logo up top here. This is made by Tiger Electronics, along with the Custom Series, the BattleBots Custom Series in the background. They're the same company, so I'm not quite sure whether this is what they had on hand, whether this is what they could find, or whether they just felt it was a little more interesting to actually get this around. It's the only version of Minion that was actually the only merchandise of this version of Minion that was actually produced. I mean, all the other toys are all from the one scene from the TV show on Comedy Central. So it's a very well detailed version of Minion. It's kind of cool that they decided to go this route. Maybe this is probably the easiest and most practical way to actually get it to work. Because, I mean, after all, it's got two blades up front, and this can actually fight in this way. Minion ordinarily fights with the wedge, not with the blades. And I guess, I'm not really sure. I guess it was, yeah, they flip-flopped the design for later on, where they actually switched it so that the blades went back and they had a long wedge up front. But it's a very well-detailed version of Minion. Again, very surprising that they actually went this route, but it's kind of cool at the same time because it makes it very unique. I mean, it's the only one that was ever produced for that version of Minion. And it did win the championship, so I guess there's that too, so that may have been a factor as well. And by the way, you see in the background, I don't know if you can see it, it's on, let's see if I can get a good shot of it. You see in the background, you can see my two kits in the background, the Tombstone and Minotaur kit in the background there. My humidifier is actually further down. Yeah, I've been using that to keep the moisture up. This time of year is not good for the nose. And you probably already know about that. And I've got an air cleaner here as well. It's also dealing with a variety of things going on. It's not running right now. Obviously, I can't have it running while I'm trying to review. See if I can. I don't think I can point to the humidifier directly. No, I really can't. It's pretty much impossible. But it's there. You can see the steam coming. You can see the mist coming out of it on the left side. On the yeah, maybe your left or my right, whatever. Just thought I'd bring that up in case you were wondering whether that was like on fire or something like that. No, that's just a humidifier. It's not making any noise, so it's perfectly fine. So that'll put that to rest easily. You may have seen it in the background not doing anything. In my other videos, where you weren't seeing any mist come out of it. It was off probably during that time because it was I didn't always need it, but now I need it a lot more often at this point. But yeah, that's my review on the Minion PocketBots, Tiger Electronics. Thanks for watching.